to our Earth Week series, The Power of Us. After spring cleaning, have you ever wondered where all the clothes in those donation bins go? Well, it's not back to your community. Some of it ends up in trash piles around the world. And Ginger, our chief meteorologist and chief climate correspondent, has the story.
Michael, the bottom line is there is too much clothing in the world. As of 1991, the average American bought about 40 garments a year. But as of 2022, we bought nearly 70 pieces of clothing each year, nearly doubling. The cost and quality of clothing keeps going down, so we're just swamping the secondhand market with too many cheap clothes, and that often ends up in a landfill. In the scramble of the spring clean, you might be haunted by piles of clothing that you then put in that bag. And then that bag is often kind of blindly donated at a donation site or a bin like this. But what we learned is that most of the clothing that's going in there is not staying in the United States. What donation centers can't sell or give away, they smash together into 1,000-pound bales
and sell it per pound or per kilo to exporters, sorters, and then they will ship it to various places around the world, normally in the global south.
The United States exports the most secondhand clothing in the world, 2 times the amount that China exported in the latest data from 2019. Most of our hand-me-downs are exported to Latin America and Africa.
The research that was coming out of Ghana was that 40% of that clothing wasn't sold, and so it ended up, being just waste.
That waste is infamously showing up in landfills from Kenya to Chile. I've been painfully aware of all of that for years, and the last thing I want is for my donations to end up in a landfill. So in my closet, it's not just one bag, but many bags that are supposed to go to all the right places. The spot that says, we'll take your holy clothes that are damaged, the one for unmentionables, the one for sneakers, the tech, bag after bag after bag. I just want one place to send it all. And that is when my phone read my mind and gave me Trashy. Trashy is a company that says, we'll take it all. The shoes, underwear, stained t-shirts, just pay $20 for this bag, and they claim it will get to the right place. I packed up my bag and went to El Paso to see the process.
And so we'll open your bag.
Okay, great. Yep. So she's gonna put the
Towel in the linens. Shoes in the shoes. And so when we talk about sorting and grading, that really is the process for figuring out what's in your bag, what has value, where it can go, what can be reused, what can be recycled. And so that is a really important part of the process for keeping things out of landfill.
And is that not happening after we donate to a regular place?
I mean, the reality is that different donation centers have different priorities. And so globally, we throw about 85% of textiles into landfill.
Is there a way to guarantee that my towel doesn't end up in a landfill?
There is no way to 100% guarantee that at some point it won't end up there. The thing that we do to guarantee it won't end up in a landfill soon is making sure it's the right quality, the right market, the right price for that market.
And companies like Retold and Subset are doing the same. The secondhand market has taken a lot of heat for those landfills lately, but fashion and environmental experts say they're not the problem. Are they a bit of the unsung hero?
There's no magical place that they're able to put these garments, so it's still going places, but I feel like the blame is pinned on them when the blame should be the industry that is producing them to begin with.
That's the thing, the Salvation Army or Goodwill, still great to donate to because they provide employment and resources and things for your community, but they really just have too many clothes. The U.S. exported more than 150,000 tons of clothing in 1991. Less than 30 years later, we're sending away more than 5 times that. So what do? Well, the number one thing you can do is stop buying as much. Take the No New Clothes Challenge like I have. It'll be 2 years in June. And that's where you can buy secondhand. You also could download little widgets like Benny. It helps you automatically shop and see where you might find an item or one like it secondhand. And when you do buy new, buy quality, something that has a lot of cost per wear, so it extends the life, guys.
So this is going on your second year.
Awesome, yeah.
Second year of not buying any new clothing.
Yes, and there's a lot of reason behind it. It really has been relatively easy, and it just kind of gives you pause and reminds you we are trained by the marketing to consume. And so I think it just, allows you a little moment. And you can try it for a month.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, it really is.
Thoughtful. You practice what you preach, Ginge.
Love it.